guys, how are y'all doing today? I hope all are doing well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on my video. Today's video, we're going to go ahead and do my unboxing or unbagging of my Glow Addict bag. Yay! It's a woman-owned, Latin-owned company. And I'm very proud of that because I am Hispanic. So I'm very proud of my Hispanic heritage. You know, that they have a Hispanic, it's Hispanic owned. And it's actually an awesome product. So I'm a woman. It's woman owned, so this is a really good bag to invest your money in. It's an indie brand, but they surprise you with some of the items that they send you. I fell in love with the beauty bag, so that's the one that I stick with all the time. It's just a beauty bag because I feel like I get more variety in the beauty bag than I would like in the box or in the XL box, because they have 3 tiers. They have the XL box, the beauty box, and then they have the beauty bag. The reason why I say this is because they don't have variations, so they're going to give you the same variation in each box. So if you get the beauty box, which is $18.99 with shipping is $25, so if you get the beauty box, chances are that there's going to be an item in the beauty box that you will get in the bag as well. So you're risking a chance of, if you get the bag and the beauty box, that the bag might have a repeat item, or a, as you would call it, a repeat item, but it's really not a repeat item. It's more like a duplicate, because you know that's how they do their subscriptions. They have product to fill their bags, they have product for their boxes, and the XL box really is a mixture of both, either what they would have given you in the bag and also what they would have given you in the beauty box for $25. So the XL would be the top, box that probably, a lot of people would want to, well, not a lot of people, but something that maybe you wanted to get maybe every quarter, for the simple fact that you're probably going to get about the same thing that you might get in a beauty box, but they also give you extra items in there. They give you about 7 to 8 items in there, and so they're giving you more extra items than what they would give you in the beauty box. So, and sometimes they even give you like a different eyeshadow palette than what they do in the beauty box. And the same thing with the bag. In the bag, they might give you a different eyeshadow palette than they do in the beauty box. And I believe that's what's happening this month, for the month of December. I think the beauty box has a different eyeshadow palette than the beauty bag, because I think they were promoting the beauty box more. So yeah, you just have to find the little niche of knowing staying on top of the spoilers for the month, and also watching the unboxings. Because let me tell you about Glow Addict first. Glow Addict doesn't give you like a set mandatory, or what do you call it, like a mandatory, or you have to get your box or your bag at this certain time of the day, this certain time of the month. They don't do that. You set your own dates. Like, let's say I set my dates. I like to get mine pretty early sometimes. If I do decide to opt into getting the Glow Addict bag or the Glow Addict box, I always like to put them in around the weeks that I'm going to get paid, so that I know that whenever I get paid, that's going to come out, on the day that I get paid, and I know I'm going to get it that month. So, and there's no variations, like I said, so you might get some duplicates if you do decide to opt in for both the bag and the box, or if you're going to opt in for all 3. Just remember, you might have duplicate items in there, and the eyeshadow palettes as well, because you may have an eyeshadow palette in the XL box that you might get in the beauty bag, and there might be an eyeshadow palette in the beauty box that you won't get in the XL box or in the beauty bag. So, or you might get the eyeshadow palette that's in the box also in the beauty bag. And this is, I don't think this is the case in for the month of December, because I saw some of the spoilers, and their eyeshadow palette is not the same eyeshadow palette that I got in my December's bag. Yes, I took a peek. I'm sorry, I took a peek. I had to, because I was excited to see what did they bring me. Because they like I said, you have to stay on top. You have to stay on top of their spoilers, because they do spoilers all the time, and you have to be following them on Instagram, so that you can get notified of a spoiler that they would of an item that they'll show you on their Instagram page. And so, and it'll tell you, you know, in which box that item will be in, and then that's how you know, okay, do you want this box or you don't want this box? Do you want this item? You don't want this item? So that's how I choose what to buy that month, or what I would like to budget for that month. So so yeah, so they don't have a strict date for you to buy, you know, any of these boxes, any of these subscriptions. They don't have a, you know, a set time frame. You can always set it at the time is more convenient for you, you know. So you can always change the dates. And if you ever feel like you need to skip and change the date to, let's say, January, and you don't want to get the bag for December, that's fine, because let's say you change your mind December the 15th or December the 20th, or even the 30th sometimes even the 30th or the 31st, you know, even the last day of the month, they'll still give you they'll still give you the bag for that month, even if you're ordering it at the very last minute, you know. They'll still give you that month's bag, box, whatever you felt like getting, and you're kicking yourself in the butt, like, I should have just got it when I could. There's nothing like that, because you don't have to worry about that, because Glow Addict are flexible like that. They're real flexible with you in getting the box. If you decided to skip out on it, but you decided that you want to go ahead and get it back, or you want to go ahead and get it, just go back into your sign-in page and just change the date. Change the date change the date for the date where you on the date you want them to take the money out for your box bag, and they'll take it out on that date, and then you'll get the bags or bag for that the bag or box for that month. You'll get that. So so that's something that I really appreciate about Glow Addict, is that they're very flexible with their payment plan. Their payments, you know, not payment plan, but their payments are very flexible. So yeah, so let's go ahead and open up this bag. Yes, it's sitting in my lap waiting for me to show you what goodies I got, and I'm so excited to show you guys, because I'm going on 5 years. I'm going on 5 years with this brand, and I'm wanting to opt into getting the yearly subscription just so that I can get the discount, because I know that I'm always going to want the bag. That's the one that I usually get anyways. And the boxes, like I said, those are just like on occasion. If I see a spoiler and I really I gotta have that item, or I really want that item, then I'll go ahead and opt in to buy that box as well. And you know, and if I don't have the funds for the bag and the box, I can always just switch it, you know, pause the bag and resume with the box. You know, it's very flexible. So the first item that I pull out of here is, okay, I wanted to mention, because I'm going to show you this product date, because I was shocked when I saw this. Okay, so let me tell you about Glow Addict when it comes to their subscription. Okay, so it's mostly like a makeup subscription. It's not like Slay Glam where they give you all nothing but makeup. Glow Addict will give you like maybe one skincare, and they'll give you like one tool. Like on the skincare part, sometimes they'll give it to you. Sometimes they'll give you skincare, or sometimes they'll just give you like a set of lashes, an eyeliner, or they'll give you like a tweezer, or an eyelash curler. You know, they'll give you like a tool, and then some skincare. And the skincare could be anything like a primer, or you know, anything that has to do with skincare. I'm sorry, not trying to make it complicated, and I'm making it sound real complicated, and it's not. And the rest of your bag will be nothing but makeup. So did that sound like it made sense to you guys? If not, leave your comments down below in the description bar. If you have any questions about Glow Addict and how they work, and if they're flexible with their payment, just leave me a comment down below. I'm willing to answer any questions you may have about Glow Addict, because I've been with them for 5 years, and I can tell you everything about this brand, this company, Glow Addict, because, you know, like I said, I've learned to see the concept of this box, of this this subscription of this brand. I've learned to see the concept of it. And I told you my life journey, my testimonial about how at the beginning I was not very pleased because it was different. It was not the same as my BoxyCharm or, you know, any other subscription that I had. It's different. I had to kind of like change my thought process that this is an indie brand type of box, and you're helping, you know, a smaller group of people, you know, small businesses, you know, women-owned, Latin-owned companies, or smaller businesses. So you have to kind of like set your mind in that mindset that they're a small company. So you're not gonna get, you know, what you expect to get like in a BoxyCharm or like in an Ipsy, or even like in an Allure box, you know, because they all give you like brand name products. And in an indie brand box, you're only gonna get what the owner will be able to curate for your box. Okay, so that's the thing I have to tell you about the subscription and what they'll give you in their boxes or in their subscriptions. Okay, so I am very surprised to see this in here. This is the Ordinary brand type of skincare. This is the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA Surface Hydration Formula. Never have I ever had this brand in my box. Never have I ever. And this is, to me, I think this comes close to like a brand name product, because there's this one YouTube influencer who actually is a face of this Ordinary brand, and I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Hiram, he is like the face of this brand. I think he was just I don't think he's an I think he would always say that he's not an esthetician, but he is like a specialist, like a skincare specialist type of person, you know. So he did mention he was promoting a lot of the Ordinary brands because they're inexpensive and they have all the properties you need for your skin, you know, for skincare. You don't have to go and, you know, spend money out of pocket, you know, spend a lot of money out of your pocket to buy something that's very expensive, just so that you can get the same results with the Ordinary brand. So that was his concept on that. And so I'm excited to have that in this bag. I'm excited to have the Ordinary brand, because I've never had Ordinary before, and I've been so curious to try it out and see how it works. Now I want the cleanser. If I get I want the cleanser now. Now that I have the Ordinary cream, I want to get the cleanser. I want to see how the cleanser works. I want to set. Okay, the next thing I have here is more of like it's also, I would say like skincare, but not really, because this is an alcohol, antiseptic, 80% topical solution hand sanitizer. So hand sanitizer doesn't fall under skincare because you do not spray this on your face. You spray this on your hand. So this would be considered like a tool in your box. So I'm glad that I got that they're actually not giving you, you know, a lot of tweezers, or giving you a lot of eyelash colors, or giving you a lot of lashes in their boxes every single time, you know, because you're gonna be all lashed out, or all tweezered out, or all eyelash color out, because they're always giving you one in their subscriptions, like either every other month, and you're just piling up with all these tools. So I am glad that they actually are starting to broaden the tool spectrum of what they put in your boxes. And I think that was a good idea. And I use sanitizer. So I do rave about, I don't rave enough about sanitizer on my channel, because it's just not talked about much. But where I work at, sanitizer is a requirement for you to have. Well, it's not a requirement, but it is encouraged for you to have sanitizer, because sometimes you're not, you know, you don't have the luxury of being near a restroom. And then you're dealing with a lot of customers, and there's a lot of customers who don't, they're customers that sometimes they're not very they don't have, you know, their hygiene is not up to par, you know, sometimes because sometimes they don't have the time to do so because they're working. So having a sanitizer is really good because it'll help you get rid of any germs or anything like that that the person that you're working with might have carrying around with them, you know, because of their hygiene, or they might just be sick. So it's good to they always encourage us to have sanitizer all the time, and they always encourage it because they have it in everybody's booth or in everybody's office. They always have sanitizer because sometimes you don't have the luxury to go to the restroom or have a restroom near you. All right. So I'm so glad that they put sanitizer in there, because I do use sanitizer all the time. Every day I go to work, sanitizer. After each customer, sanitize. So yes, my hands get sanitized out. So that's the second item in our box. Now the third item in our box is another tool. Now this isn't actually like, this is really like an actual tool. This is more of a lifestyle product, and this is more of a skincare product. So I'm glad to see that they're expanding in, you know, in that spectrum of beauty and makeup. Yeah, I'm interested. I like it. I like their concept. I don't know what it is, but I kind of get their concept, and some people don't get their concept. I don't know. I do. I kind of get their concept. I don't know how or why. Don't ask me to explain how I, you know, understand their concept, but or their train of thought, or what they're sending you, because I can't really explain. I can't explain it. I just understand, you know, what they give you in their bags, and this is what I love, because I love what I just got right now: sanitizer and a moisturizing cream. I'm gonna use them. This is something that I will use on an everyday basis. So okay, so now that we do have a tool, because this is considered a tool, this would be considered more of a lifestyle product, and this would be considered as a skincare, like I've already mentioned. So we have the one and only queen of hip hop, the Spanish hip hop Latin singer Selena. We have a picture of that. This is from Vanity, and she's in this little cup. This little cup has slits, and then also has vents at the bottom. You know, and it has a V at the bottom for Vanity, because Vanity is the one this is the brand Vanity. So this is actually to dry your sponges. Once you wash your sponges, you put it in this cup and it'll air dry. So that is really cute. I really do like that concept of a little little cup or little mug for your sponge. And look at this cute little contour sponge. It is so cute. Yeah, I love that. I love the color purple, lavender. And then the fact that it's in a little cup. So that's considered your tool. And finally, the last and the star of the show, you're always going to get an eyeshadow palette. There was one time where I didn't get an eyeshadow palette twice. But after that, you know, I've been getting eyeshadow palettes. In the 5 years that I was with them, I think twice they did me where I didn't get an eyeshadow palette. Yeah, so that's the only time that happened. But I don't know if that was just an accident or what. But it was like because when they sent me my bag, there was a duplicate item. So I sent them an email and I asked them. I was just curious. Are we supposed to have duplicate items each month, or each month are we expected to get something duplicate from the month before or any prior months? And they said no. So there was a month that they gave me a duplicate item and I reported it, and they went ahead and they replaced it with something else. So I was happy that they did that. That was nice of them to do that, you know, to replace, you know, your item with another item because you've had a duplicate. You know, they even realized, they said, oh yes, you're right. You got a duplicate. We're sorry. We apologize. We're going to go ahead and send you a replacement for your duplicate. So they have really good customer service. Yes, Solange Nicole is really good. She's the owner, but she has really good customer service people that can help you, and they're there to be there every step of the way, if you know, to help you and understand and go through some things. I did have an issue with Black Friday, but that's because, like I said, you know, the code didn't work for a BD bag subscription. It only worked for the box, a BD box. And I realized that, you know, there was nothing that they could have done, because, and then they don't do Afterpay or Klarna or Sezzle for a subscription box. You know, you have to pay up front. And I didn't have the money to pay up front. So I was like, no, I can't do it. I had to pass it up. Oh well, I'll probably get one of those once I save up some money and be able to get like a yearly subscription with them, and with not having to pay the full price of it, which is $18.99. That's with the shipping included. It'll be like they give you like 15% off if you get like the subscription of 3 months, 6 months, or a year. So the next item is the Sativa by Millennial Beauty infused with cannabis sativa, not oil, but sativa. So that's another thing about Glow Addict. They like to put brands in there that have like CBD or, you know, sativa, cannabis sativa. They like to put products in there like that as well. So so don't be surprised if you get a product that has CBD in it, hemp, or, you know, like hemp or cannabis. So don't be surprised. I'm pretty sure those who love cannabis, you know, will appreciate these types of products, you know, sent in their beauty boxes. So let's go ahead and open this palette up and show it to you. I love green. Green is my favorite color. So here we have, oh, it's so beautiful. It doesn't have a mirror, but look how beautiful these shades are. Aren't they lovely? Should I create a look with this next week, with this palette? Because I think next week it'll be a lot more. I don't know yet. I do have a busy schedule, so. Oh my God, that is beautiful. I mean, I love green. And you got some teals in there. You got some olive greens. You got some, I don't know if that's like a dark green or if it's like a brown or like a black, between a black and a green or something. I don't know what color that is, but it looks almost black and green, like olive green mixed together. It's called Charlotte's Web, but I love me some glitters as well. So yeah, and they don't overpower you with a lot of the glitters either. And this looks more like the chunky glitter, and this looks more of a glitter shimmer. So the glitter shimmers are more the ones that like to glide on by themselves without any glitter glue, or you can also use like a setting spray. Now the ones that are more chunkier, they come on, but they're kind of sparse sometimes, and they fall out. So you do want to use a glitter glue whenever you're using the chunky ones. And sometimes the setting spray works sometimes. It just all depends on that glitter, if that glitter will work with the setting spray. If you don't have glue, or if you just ran out of glue. Yeah, the setting spray would be like the second thing to use. The second choice to use glitter with, the chunky glitter. But, so I got me a Sativa by Millennial Beauty eyeshadow palette. And you're always going to get an eyeshadow palette with Glow Addict. I got me a hand sanitizer by Boscia. I got me a sponge in a cup, and a cup that'll dry your sponge. And then I got me the Ordinary moisturizing skincare. Love everything I got in my box. Y'all leave me your comments down below. Let me know if there's anything in here. Let me know, what did you think of my bag? Were you underwhelmed? Did you like everything that I received? Y'all let me know. And what was your favorite item from this box? Was it the skincare from The Ordinary? Was it, you know, the Selena Vanity by Vanity sponge? Or was it that it had hand sanitizer and it's something that you like as well, or something that you use at work? And I know a lot of people are not too amused with hand sanitizer. So I don't think a lot of people would choose hand sanitizer, but I love hand sanitizer. I need it. You know, I need it in my life for my job. So I do, you know, I do like hand sanitizer. Or was it the eyeshadow palette? The fact that you're getting an eyeshadow palette, you know, is this something that you would you'd wanna invest in? Because sometimes you might get eyeshadow palettes that have infused cannabis sativa, or there's gonna be some eyeshadow palettes that don't. But it's just like you said, it's like I'm telling you, it's just a chance that you'll have to take, you know, for that month, you know. But it's not always going to be like this every single month, you know. It's just like every other subscription as well, you know. Sometimes you might get hit or misses, but it all depends on, do you get a lot of misses all the time from the subscription. It all depends on the subscription itself. You know, you got to determine, okay, I'm always getting a lot of misses in this box, so maybe you do need to think about maybe changing the box, you know, and getting something else that will be more suitable for you. But to me, I'm happy with the bag. I don't need the beauty box, because the beauty box sometimes, you know, carry the same thing the bag does. And the bag has 4 full-size items for only $18.99. That's with shipping included. Now, I think that beats Ipsy, because Ipsy Glam Bag only has like 5 deluxe samples for $16.90 or $16.60 or something like that, you know, with tax included, shipping and handling, you know, it's $16 and some change. So for $2 more, you're getting 4 full-size products instead of 5 deluxe samples. And I know they're just indie brands, but you know, they're good products. I mean, I haven't tried I haven't tried any of these products yet, but you know, yeah, they're like hit or misses. I just feel like, you know, you're getting more for your buck when you're getting the full-size products than when you're getting the deluxe samples. You know, not trying to knock Ipsy or anything, because I do like Ipsy as well. I do subscribe to Ipsy Glam Bag. I like them. It's just that, like I said, you know, the price point, you know, from 4 full-size items to 5 deluxe samples, and even though they're indie brands, they're still 4 full-size products, you know. So that's the only thing, the upside to this beauty bag. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me here today. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, if this was informative. This kind of gave you, you know, all the answers you need about this brand, Glow Addict, because I know that this bag has been like overlooked and has not been, you know, shown a lot of love to, that I know of. I haven't seen a lot of people show love to this bag. I do. I love it. I don't understand why some people don't love it. I guess I'd have to ask some people why they don't love it, but or why it doesn't interest them, you know. So anyways, that's for another topic, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you all. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Bye.